So we just received all of the steel to make the underwater room as well as the deep water spar for our deep water seapod. So what you're looking at here is all the steel most of the steel that's necessary, not all of it, but most of it. This is kind of laid out almost like stairs, the way it's laid out here. But these pieces here go to making the floor as well as the ceiling of the underwater room. So there's two halves for the floor. Not really halves, they're like the outer, there's an outer third on either side, so two. And then there's a centerpiece which is right here, and that has a hole in it. And then there's a duplicate set of that without the hole, which goes at the very bottom. This is for the roof because the spar that comes down from above water with the spiral staircase goes through, comes out here. So it comes out there and goes into the underwater room. And it's 6 meters diameter, so you'll be able to walk out of the staircase over here, and then you'll have 6 windows around the perimeter. So you'll be able to walk around this room. So it's going to be pretty decent sized room. It's big enough to have a short bed. It's actually maybe a full size bed, but can be quite wide. Just it's not quite long enough to have. I'm not sure. It may fit a king size. I'm not sure. I have to measure it. But it's going to be a pretty cool observatory. It's kind of like a reverse fish tank where you're going to be the people inside are going to be the things being observed. I think it's kind of like where you have a fish tank on land, then you have the fish inside. But here now the humans are inside and the fish are on the outside looking in to see what the humans are doing. But you can also use it as humans to look out and see what the fish are doing. Okay, so then these big pieces here are going to go to the underwater truss that goes to the underwater ballast area, which carries all the heavy weight. And we have that ballast area because we need that for stability. So we have this underwater room is creating buoyancy because it's basically a big bubble under the water. So that's always wanting to float up. And this underneath that underwater bubble room is going to be this truss system going to this very heavy weight that's going to be below that. And that makes things very stable because you have very heavy weight below the buoyancy. So the center of mass is below the center of buoyancy by quite a bit. So that makes it very, very stable. So when you're in the pod, it's not going to move around a lot. It's going to be very stable. And this big tube here is actually the center of the staircase. Normally, right now on the pod, we have a, what is that, a 10 centimeter? Yeah, more than that. Maybe we have a pretty, 10 centimeters is what we have right now. So this one is quite a bit bigger. That's going to be the center of the spar. So the spiral staircase goes around that as you go up the stairs. And, or maybe not. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, these smaller pieces are the centers. Actually, I'm going to have to look at that. I'm going to look at the plans because this one looks way too big. That's probably for something else. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff. We're going to start putting it all together, and you'll be able to follow our progress as we get there. So stay tuned.